Welcome to Ready Set RC, and as you guys may have noticed from the Instagram post that I've been putting up off of these two trucks and the videos you saw on the two trucks, we are doing a shootout. And the shootout is going to be the Traxxas / 4x4 Ultimate against the Losi TT Pro. Now this is hot on the heels of the new Traxxas Max Slash. But for this shootout, just like we did for the rally shootout, we're gonna be covering price, quality, parts availability, performance, which is gonna cover an off-road speed test and jumping, and hopefully we don't have to do anything much on the durability. And then we'll do a final tally of the entire shootout. The point system is going to be 3 points to the winner, 1 point to the loser. So for each round, the winner gets 3 points. We're gonna cover price, quality, and parts availability for the first video. For video number 2, you're gonna get the run of the Slash. Video number 3, you're gonna get the run of the TT Pro, and then the final video, we'll come back and do a tally. So for price, at the time of this video, this truck, the Traxxas / Ultimate, which normally sells for $529.99, is going for $499.99. TT Pro is going for $499.99. So the price at the time of this video is exactly the same. I'm going to put round number 1 a draw, so they both will get 3 points. Quality, and this is going to be really subjective because quality, it all depends on what you like. To me, I'm not going to knock one truck because it has more composite parts, or the other truck because it has an aluminum chassis. To me, that does not matter. I'm not looking at it because of the chassis and solely going based on the chassis of the truck. I'm going to take the body, I'm going to take how the truck is laid out, and everything into consideration when I'm thinking of the quality of these two trucks. So first off, let's take this Traxxas Slash and let's take a look at this body, guys. So a lot of you are going to say, well, the Traxxas Slash, very thin body. Yes, and I will totally agree with that. But even though this is screen printed, it is, and I don't know if the camera is going to capture that, it is an amazing screen printed body. There are so many little things that are within the screen print. Fastest name in RC. There's a whole bunch of little graphics that are popping up all along the truck that it just looks amazing, guys. And when I spoke to the guys at Traxxas, not this particular version of it, they did tell me that the Traxxas Slash is actually modeled off of the owner's trophy truck. Not this paint scheme, but there is a paint scheme that is completely modeled off of his truck. And I thought that was really cool. I'm going to talk about this truck as if it was the current one you can buy right now. So you guys notice the tower brace that's in here. Is that something that's more of an add-on for this truck? It does not come with a tower-to-tower brace. But everything else that you can see from visually does come with this truck. The only other thing that I installed on this truck is I did install the center differential in this, but we're not going to count that for quality. We're just going to look at what typically comes on this truck, which is going to be the clipless body system, the adjustable links that are all throughout this truck, the anodized aluminum shocks, composite drive shafts, which I don't know which way I feel about it, but they are HD. A lot of the parts on this truck are the HD parts. The power system in this is 3S rated. You have a controller that also gives you telemetry. built in off the bat, but it requires your cell phone. A metal center drive shaft, sway bars, front and rear. Very good S1 compound on the tires. Probably some of the best in the industry. Aluminum caster blocks and steering knuckles. I mean, this truck has a lot offering for it. The chassis is composite, but it is the low center of gravity chassis. And I gotta say, guys, out of all the low center of gravity chassis that I've owned from Traxxas, I've never snapped one in half. Maybe that's just my driving style. Multiple adjustments for your shocks and also for your tie rods in this. A very capable truck indeed. Now this is another very amazing body. And this body is a licensed body from the Brenthal Racing trucks. The livery is licensed as well. So very scale-like. They're still using body pins, but they're tethered to the shell. Clear windows. The body feels really good. As for the truck, this one comes with a lighting system. I'm not going to give it any points because it comes with lighting. I think that's a preference thing. Anodized aluminum shocks. Adjustments all over for camber and toe in the front. Composite steering knuckles and caster blocks. Electronics in this. This is also 3S rated. You probably could get away with a little bit of a rip for 4S, but it's really just 3S rated for this truck. Anodized aluminum chassis. Feels really good. Sway bars front and rear. Anodized aluminum shock towers. Multiple adjustments for the shocks and rod ends, front and rear. Adjustable body height on this. Tires feel pretty firm. We'll have to see how they're going to manage, but TT Pro, a very capable truck indeed. I don't know, guys. Coming into this, I thought this was going to be very close. As I said, I'm not digging one or giving one an advantage based on the chassis and some of the metal versus plastic components because both of them have their advantages. So I'm going to rate them 3 for both. So another draw for round number 2. So in the quality department, we have 3 points for the Traxxas Slash, 3 points for the TT Pro. So parts availability. This one's going to be a little bit challenging, guys, and maybe a little controversial with some people, but I think this is where the draw stops. So for the Traxxas Slash 4x4 Ultimate, every one of these parts are readily available online. Some of them are available in your local hobby shop because of the Traxxas Slash platform and how much this transcends across multiple different platforms for Traxxas. For the TT Pro, this shares a lot of parts with a lot of platforms within the Losi Tenacity lineup. Now, I just checked online, and at the time of this video, the chassis is on back order. Some screws and nuts are on back order. The problem I have with this is not all of those parts, even if they were even in stock, are not readily available at most of your hobby shops. Most of the times when I go into my hobby shops, a lot of the parts that I see from the Horizon lineup is mainly for Arrma. Not too much do I see for Losi. Maybe a handful of stuff, maybe tires and wheels is what I normally see. For most of the hobby shops that I go into, those are the parts that I see for it. So getting parts readily available at your local hobby shop, not so much on the TT Pro. And online, as I mentioned, some parts are not available right now, but the majority of the parts for this truck is. Now, the part where I'm going to ding it, because I'm not going to ding it because of the local hobby shops and everything else, where I ding this is that at the time of this video, Horizon Hobbies still hasn't improved their abilities to provide parts not only to their own site, but to the distributors. And that's the struggle, because when my ordering within Horizon Hobby has been really difficult as of 2023, and the time of this video, which is being filmed in February, that's not much of a time frame to show me that you've improved. I'm going to right now ding this for parts availability. One, for the parts that I'm looking for right now, they're not available. Not every part is available. And two, going into the local hobby shops, that's part of it. But the key piece is, even when you do put an order within Horizon Hobby, there is like a chance that your order may get canceled and you'll have to place the order all over again, which I think is not giving parts availability and the ordering process a smooth transition to give this a 3. So I'm going to give round 3 the win to the Traxxas / 4x4 Ultimate, and 1 point to the TT Pro. But video 1 is now in the books. Off to video number 2, which you will see the run video of the Traxxas /, and then video number 3, you're going to see the TT Pro with the final tally following after the 2 run videos. But please like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and TikTok for the latest updates to the channel. This is Ready Set RC signing out. Thanks again, guys.